It's unlikely that VAT will be increased to 12% once it's reduced to 10%, according to Economic Affairs Minister Michael Halkitis. Halkitis, who defended the move to reduce VAT, says not only do they project to collect $80 million in VAT revenue over what the Minnis administration projected, but they've made sure that their analysts ran every scenario under a 10% economic model.
We don't expect that we have to go back to 12% next year. I think we have taken it out of our plan, and in our plan it says 10. We're prepared to go ahead with 10%.
It's a campaign promise fulfilled, according to Economic Minister Michael Halkitis. Come next year, VAT will be reduced to 10%. Halkitis going a step further, saying that rate may become permanent once reduced.
We feel fairly optimistic, well, I should say very optimistic, but you always want to be cautious when you're dealing with COVID. We feel optimistic about the economy. We see a good demand. We see some activity due to the opening up. And so we believe that we can exist with a 10, with a growing economy, improved revenue administration. All right? So I think our idea is that we should be able to exist with 10 going forward.
Government is projecting that capital expenditure will be down by $54 million as revenue increases $92 million over what was projected in the pre-election budget. With that, Halkitis says reducing VAT to 10% won't affect the government's revenue collection. And to ensure they meet those revenue targets, the Revenue Enhancement Unit will be aggressively collecting taxes.
We had an entire unit doing audits, doing investigations, making sure that those who owe are paying, those who aren't able to pay the whole thing, make sure there's payment plans in place. So it's not strictly you drop the VAT and we expect it. Yes, that's an element of it, but we also are doing revenue enhancement, and the economy is opening up.
Breadbasket items and medicine, which were exempt from VAT when the Minnis administration increased the tax to 12%, will now have VAT added back when the tax is reduced to 10%. Halkitis says businesses have adequate time to adjust point of sale and accounting systems.
The biggest purchaser of medicine in the Bahamas is the government of the Bahamas. Those who require assistance in getting that can do so through the National Drug Plan.
This hot-button issue is expected to be discussed extensively. The rationale is that people will have more money to save, invest, spend, and stimulate the economy once VAT is reduced. The economic minister says overall they're expecting a reduction in the cost of living.
You had things like education, financial services, which is considered investing and saving and not consumption, that were exempt. All right, and so we are going back to the model that is minimal exemptions, except for those things, and at a lower rate. And so we think when you take everything, the entire picture, you will see a reduction in the cost of living.
For the Guardian News Network, I'm Jillian Gray.